Oh my god, I'm trapped, man. Oh, I got one. I got one.
Just push the buttons.
I got one.
See, that thing is laughing at you. That thing is laughing at you so hard. He's like,
Wow, you're
See?
right.
Told you.
Dicks. Fuck him.
Oh, he's about to get some
I got one.
blue gas on you.
Yeah, he got more poo gas. Damn it.
That's that blue gas.
Ah.
Ha! You can't go that way. There is a tree there,
Yeah,
not
there's a tree.
blocking anything.
At least it's only doing one damage. Oh, is that another?
Yep,
Fuck.
sure is.
Well,
Super
then I'm
glad
going
you have to
the
backtrack
wrong
somewhere.
way. So where do I need to go? I need to. Can I zoom out? Yes, I can. That's locked.
There's like 4 rooms over there, and that's it.
Damn. Yeah, that's all the way at the beginning.
Cool.
Lame. But it's unlocked.
Great backtracking.
That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. We'll get it done. We'll do what we gotta do.
Yeah. Super excited about this.
Well, at least now, like the rooms are all unlocked, so I don't have.
Yeah.
I don't have to fight the enemies to get through it.
You just skirt right through.
Yeah.
I dig.
I can just lift my skirt and come right through.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa.
What? What are you talking?
That's a little saucy, Doug.
Yeah. Well, I'm a saucy man. Damn it!
Okay.
Guess I'm not that saucy.
I don't think he likes your sauce.
Hot sauce.
How do we get back to the hot sauce? Okay, so
That's how we got back to it. That was pretty easy. Fuck.
this game makes me not want to talk anymore.
Well, it's a good thing that I've already got 3 of the 5 required gems, and we should be able to get this gem. We should be able to get it pretty soon. I got to make it back to the starting area, and making sure that I'm going the right way is the biggest chore. Also, not dying.
Good luck.
Yeah. I don't know what the boss is in this though. That thing's terrifying. Whoa, what the?
Yeah, it's big and spooky.
I see a second level, and I can't get up there. I can't get. Oh, yes, I can.
Get it!
Come on, open up, open up, open up, you bitch.
Zombies! Where are you?
No.
Take this man.
Come on, there we go. Cool. All right. Hey. Jewel Crush. A glove that uses up a jewel in my possession unleashes a special effect.
Oh, okay, so now we know what those jewels are for.
Nice. And I found the first statue to that other puzzle.
Hooray.
So maybe I don't have to backtrack all that much.
I'm super excited about this.
I
Hooray.
can tell.
This is fun. Okay, another plant. Where the fuck's this guy growing from?
I guess it's a plant that can grow in the gravel. I don't know.
It might be.
I don't know. I'm not a vampire.
I don't know. I'm not.
I'm not a vampire. I am getting a bit delirious. So.
Okay with it.
Where would it be? Where would it be, 3PO?
Oh man.
Bit of a
That was a
stretch?
pretty rad mood. Yeah. I mean, it made me chuckle. You got a good chuckle out of me. I dig it.
All right, it's not there, so I can probably safely leave this area. Man, this was the part of the game I was hoping to avoid. Was this
Backtracking and bullshit.
backtracking? Not only the backtracking, but like just getting lost like this.
It's not even a good lost.
Right. Like it just teased me with a possible puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just want to know what's behind that yellow door, and it'll probably just be nothing. It'll be like a super potion.
Yeah, well.
Maybe not. Maybe not. See, and right now, like, I don't believe that we're on pace for 100% completion. And there was a time where that would have just eaten at me, just completely torn me apart, because and that got me out of playing a lot of games for a while. Was my obsession on the PS4 with getting trophies, PS3 and PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super glad that is no longer the case.
Well, it started when I got my first platinum, which I think was, what was it? Not Infamous. It was what was that one by Bethesda where you were not Bethesda? Yeah,
Skyrim.
Bethesda. No. Where you were the guy that was like sneaking through the assassin, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Dishonored. Yeah, which was a great game. Great game. You hated it?
Yeah, because I murdered everybody the first time through, and it made me severely depressed. Like, well,
Man,
never gonna play this again.
It was such a good game. I loved it. And that was my first platinum. Like the story sounds familiar, like I've mentioned it before, but regardless, it rested on me finishing the game in what do you call it, pacifist mode, and I finished it in like 45 minutes, and it was glorious. And it was my first platinum trophy. After that, I went into the Souls series, which was really the death of it, because that just made me wildly obsessed with games, trying to figure out where everything was, how to get all the items and all that bullshit. And it was hard to enjoy the experience, because it was all about the destination. It wasn't about the journey.
Right. And that's completely understandable, because I used to be obsessed with the achievements as well. And then I just stopped caring. Like, I still want to do them. Like, there's a bit of me that's like, yeah, let's fucking get that.
Right.
It seems like it'd be pretty fun.
In Guild, like in our other series, I want to get that achievement where I finish a fight without taking any damage. We haven't done it yet, and I always get salty when we don't get it. But it's not nearly as bad as it once was, and I'm happy that it's not, because like you and I have both mentioned, it takes away from really what I feel like is the point of the game, is the journey,
experience.
is the story, is the experience, and it's just impossible to enjoy it. I still try to get them. Because why not? But
the obsession is gone.
The obsession is gone. That's right. And part of it was killed with games like. Actually, I think what really got me out of games was that obsession with me, and I was playing Assassin's Creed, like Brotherhood or something like that, like 2 point whatever. And a lot of those trophies were. They hinged on the fact that you had to play the online multiplayer, the competitive multiplayer, which I liked it. I was just not good at it.
Yep.
But in order to get a trophy, you had to reach like level 50 of competitive multiplayer. Well, I'm not going to play competitive multiplayer that I suck at until I get to level 50, because I'm not helping my team when I suck at this game.
Right.
Why would I do this to myself? Why would I do this to other people that are on the internet? It wasn't worth it to me. And that whoa, what the? Oh, I already fought these bastards.
Yep.
But that killed it for me too, because I could not get that trophy, and I thought, well, why the fuck am I playing this game if I can't get the trophy? And it burned me out of the game. And then it took me realizing that it's not about that. It's about enjoying yourself and getting lost in an experience.
Yep.
And then I came back, and I was better for it.
Yeah, that's pretty much perfectly stated, my brother. It's just, I mean, if you're not playing the game to enjoy the experience it initially was intended for, it's taking away from a lot of the mission. I mean, like, I remember when Ben worked at GameStop, he worked with a guy who was super obsessed with achievements, and like that started with Dead Rising, the original, and he made sure that he 100% had got all the achievements, but that included spending hours driving around in a loop in the underground parking garage, just running over zombies. And like, how fucking fun was that? Not at all, because I actually started that process and I was like, nah, this is the worst.
Stupid. It's just stupid. Like you just said, there's no driving force in the story to make you do that. It is literally just to get that stupid achievement. And to what end? Like, does that, there's very few achievements, or there's very few games where 100%ing, the achievements mean that you've unlocked something incredibly special about the game, other than that 100% or the platinum trophy on a PlayStation.
Right.
Game companies that do lock content behind a platinum, I'm not upset by it. It's usually not something where
it's unattainable.
It takes away from the game experience, and it's unattainable. It's difficult, as it should be, but it's not completely unattainable, and it does not ruin the experience.
Right.
In and of itself. Ooh, there's a key at the end of this hallway. Or at least a door that needs a key. So that's my rant. I'm not against, people trying to get all the trophies, and if you like doing it, do it. That was just what caused my burnout with games for quite a while. Ooh. The blue dragon key.
We still have to go back to the first door, and oh wow, tool bag. Oh, nice.
That's what I call my member.
Oh, gross. Why is your member a bag?
I don't know.
Or
that's what I call my underwear.
Circumcision. There you go.
Yeah, that didn't really make any sense, did it?
We need to go back to the first level and use the yellow dragon thingamajig.
Yes, we do. Hopefully it gets us another
awesome
item.
accessory. Yeah. That's what it appears to do.
I just want to get some more upgrades to the whip. We haven't seen a single one yet.
No, we have not.
And it's
I
really disappointing. Yeah, there's a few, but
and here
they're
we are,
pretty well hidden.
Almost
here I am, just
bosses deep.
Right. Using the same whip, no upgrades, but we're making it. We're making it through the game. I guess that's, speaking of enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the journey?
This is a journey I would have skipped.
Well, I almost did for about a decade.
I love the story of Castlevania, and I always will. It's really awesome, but some of these games that remained in canon just are the worst. Like, I don't even know if I hate this less than or more than less than Castlevania 64. I think I might actually prefer 64 to this at this point. And that
maybe
game
just for the nostalgia because we played it. But have you touched 64 recently?
No,
not. Don't do it.
Okay, I'll leave that on my mind. My little brother actually, he texted me the other day, and he was like, "Hey Nick, what was that really scary game that you played when we were younger?" Because my brother is 9 years younger than me. He's like, it was super scary, and there was monsters and vampires. I just remember you and Chris playing it all the time, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going through all these games, and I was like, what do you remember about it? I was like, the guy was in red, and, he's like, you just run around and kill these monsters, but it's really, really scary, and at the end you fight Dracula. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, so I'm going through my head. I'm like, it can't be...
It's a Castlevania game for sure.
Well, that was my initial thought. I was like, is it Symphony of the Night? But he doesn't really wear red. He's like, no. He looked at, like, as I'm setting him these games, he's looking at him. He's like, no, that's not it. And I'm like, oh, is it Devil May Cry? I mean, sometimes they fight things like Satan, so maybe Dracula was in one that I just didn't know.
Right.
And so a half an hour goes by as I'm just going through all these fucking games and trying to figure out what he's remembering. And then I was like, was it Castlevania 64? Yeah, it was. It sure was. Apparently that game scared him.
I will say there was a part in the game that was real terrifying, and it was the hedge maze.
Oh yeah.
Where you're being chased by Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That was scary.
So, well, I mean, when did that come out? What year?
Gosh, I was it like in the well, when was the Nintendo 64? 96?
Yeah, 96, 97.
So my guess is 97, 98. I remember I was still in grade school.
Okay. 1999.
Was it 99?
99 is when Castlevania 64 came out.
Okay.
So my brother was born in 94.
Okay.
So
yeah, so I get to him, it was like if to me the Frankenstein's monster chasing you through a hedge maze was scary, I can imagine that parts of that game to that guy when he was a young child were pretty scary.
Absolutely. He was 5. He was fucking 5 years old. So we're just playing this spooky monster game. and
he's just watching and
we have
and
a 5-year-old.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm sure he had a good time. It's just it was all scared the shit out of him as a kid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about we pick this up in the next episode, and hopefully we'll complete this stupid fucking garden that isn't really even a garden. It's all made out of stone. What the fuck? There's no plants.
It's like a conservatory. It's got that giant plant in it that I've killed a couple times.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah. Let's we'll pick this up next time and
go through the blue door.
Well, next time we'll go through the door.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.